and welcome to NAT Chat. I'm Mirella Rich. Today our guest is Steven Fioretti, who is an entertainer, musician, actor, singer, dancer and much more, and he runs his own business as well in the entertainment industry. Welcome to the program.
Thanks, Mirella.
Can you tell us a little bit about your background?
Well, my background. Well, I left school and I was an electrician, and then my dad died and I didn't need to be an electrician anymore because that's what he wanted me to be. So then I became a naturopath,
Right.
which was fantastic, and got to learn a lot about myself. And in that course I actually discovered that there was a psychodrama course, so that was fantastic. So there was this healing and theatre that was happening. But it wasn't actually until I was about 28 and I'd finished my naturopathic course that I decided to do a drama course, and wow, it was just fantastic, and it really gave me, really opened my eyes and my heart and different parts of my body that I didn't realise that were there. And you know, since then I haven't looked back. It's been a great journey, creating and laughing and acting and
Did
crying.
you do any kind of course to be an actor, or you just taught yourself along the way, or how did you go about it?
Well, when I was 28 I did my first year of theatre in Darlinghurst in Sydney. It's called Theatre Arts. And then I did another course a few years later in Lismore at the Conservatorium of Dramatic Arts up there, and that was fantastic. But as a child, I was pretty much forced by my teacher to get up on stage. She said, right, you're going to be the hero. She's the damsel in distress, and you know, there was a villain, and you know, she was basically tied to the tracks, and you know, Snidely Whiplash or whatever his name was you know, doing all these evil deeds with the evil laugh, and I was to come on and save the day. And I was petrified. I really didn't want to get up on stage. I just didn't understand, why is she doing this to me? It's not fair. And I got up on stage, you know, and I saw the audience, and I just thought, yeah, this is good. But it's
amazing,
it's
yeah.
strange that it wasn't until it was another 20 years before I actually, you know, started to get my hands into it.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. And do you find, with your experience in the health profession as a naturopath and a yoga teacher, does it complement your acting career as well?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, this is my instrument, you know. I consider my body as my temple, and so I give it good water. It sounds like I'm talking to this other entity. I feed my body good food and water, and the yoga is fantastic because it gives me flexibility, and I'm working on a bit of strength work at the moment. But it's so important to keep healthy and keep my energy levels up, and it's when I'm not well and when I'm sick that I wish I was well. And in the last few years I've rarely got sick, so it's been really good in terms of, you know, having this knowledge and applying it to myself.
Yeah. And in the entertainment business, what sort of characters have you played? What sort of acts have you done?
Well, in the early days I did all sorts of weird, you know, off-the-wall kind of characters that we created on the floor. I've been in Hair. I was one of the principal performers there. I was the only performer without hair. Actually, there was another guy without hair, but he had a wig on. And of course, the best part in the scene in the show is at the end of the first act, and we all take our clothes off, and there's all smoke flying around, and you know, it was a lot of fun. So those my actual favourite is singing, musical theatre. You know, singing and acting, that sort of thing.
Together, yeah.
But primarily at the moment what I mostly do is private and corporate entertainment. So I do a lot of kids shows as characters like a pirate, a cowboy. The most popular one is Elf Sneaky Bottom, and the kids love saying that word and mixing and confusing it with Elf Stinky Bottom.
Yeah.
But so there's a lot of fun and a lot of laughter, a lot of joy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really blessed to be able to.
With children, though, it's always a lot of fun because they see the joy and they laugh quickly with things as well.
And they're honest. You know, like adults can sort of just, all right, I'll just be quiet. Oh, I don't want to get up. I'm scared to get up on stage. Oh, don't pick on me.
Yeah.
But kids, there's pretty much not too much of that. You know, there are kids that are just
right into
I want to be up. You know, pick me kind of thing. But
lots of enthusiasm.
A lot of enthusiasm.
And how long have you been doing children's parties and things?
Probably about 10 years. And I kind of did it by accident. I originally came from Byron Bay to Melbourne about 11 years ago to be a theatre goer, you know, doer, a thespian, an actor, but it didn't quite work that way. And, you know, kind of fell into entertainment, which has been fantastic because I've developed magic, circus, all sorts of skills.
Oh, good.
But now that everything's going really well in my life as an entertainer, now I'm getting back into acting, and it's more self-devised stuff. Okay. So it's very exciting because the creative juices are flowing for me. And
when you say self-devised stuff, is that where are you putting them on, the performances? Or are you just doing them for yourself at the moment and preparing them for this great debut?
Well, at the moment it's writing and thinking and feeling and dreaming and also all the sorts of ways that you could imagine, you know, being inspired, going to see other people perform, you know, friends who are musicians, all sorts of, anything can inspire me. And that's what I feed from. I feed from other people, and then, you know, through my own way create, I suppose, originally, so that it's something just of your own. Yep. And then you can perform it maybe at one of the theatres, just hire it out. And I have a deadline, you know, 3 months. Oh, good. To have this show, not necessarily ready for the stage, but pretty much down, you know, so I can then early next year I'm seeing performing it. Beautiful. We're about to go to a break now. You're watching NAT Chat. Stay with us. We'll be back with more very shortly.